In this video, I'm going to share something with you perhaps nobody has ever discussed with you before, or maybe you've never even given second thought to. That is that you and me, I, Westlake, and you, the viewer, are responsible for your own feelings, your own emotions. Simple, right? If that's the case, and it is true, why is it that so oftentimes we are up, we're down, and maybe tomorrow we get out of bed and the dog had an accident in the living room and makes us late to work and now we're down. But then we get to work and the boss says something that makes us happy and excited. We got a raise, now all of a sudden we're up and we're excited. But that only lasts for so long because then we start thinking about the bills that we got to pay Friday, so now all of a sudden we're back down. You see where I'm going? Up and down, a cycle of emotions. Perhaps there's friends or someone close to you that experiences that in a more exaggerated means. I'm here to tell you that when you understand what I'm about to share with you in this video, that there is truly no reason for someone to be angry and upset, but should be able to enjoy happiness and joy and good moods all the time. Now, I know bad things happen. I understand that, but I want to share with you how you are responsible for your own feelings and your own emotions. You must understand what creates emotion or what creates feeling. Feeling and emotion is a chemical reaction. It's actually caused by a chemical reaction in our system. Those chemicals are released by our brain. The brain, often called the chemist, the head chemist of the body, releases those chemicals in response to a thought that we have focused on in our mind. If you take a few moments sometime, if you want to do this while we're going through this video, perhaps it's creating a feeling or emotion within you because you're focusing on, maybe you don't like the way Wes is talking. If you start focusing on that, it can create a corresponding emotion or feeling within you. You can focus your thoughts on something good and you will start feeling good. If you focus your thoughts on something bad, obviously you're going to get correspondingly bad thoughts. I may sound simple. So why when my son walks in the door and kicks his shoes off and throws his coat on the floor, do I jump up and yell and scream and get angry? Because I tend to react? Yes. You're catching on, because it's a programmed reaction. It's something that's been programmed in our mind. I'm walking down the street with my wife. I love my wife dearly. She means everything to me. But a good-looking body goes by me. A good-looking girl, younger girl, right, goes by me. Yeah, I'm going to look. But as soon as I look, then I'm going to get a hold of my thoughts and realize what I did and get control of my emotions by changing my thought and focusing on the fact that I love my wife and I want to preserve my marriage and I don't want to create any efforts or any problems. So what I'm trying to say is there are going to be things that we will react to just because we've been programmed in such a way over the course of our lives. But we do have the ability to change our emotions and our feelings by changing our thoughts and what we're focusing on. A challenge to you would be next Monday at work, somebody says something that you find very appalling, something that really upsets you. Rather than focus on what he said or what it is that's angering you, change your thoughts. Oh, it's not that easy. I know it's not easy. It requires a little effort. It requires practice. It requires effort. But I'm telling you, the benefits far outweigh the time and the struggle it takes to get there. You can change your thoughts. And the way I do it is I start thinking of things I'm grateful for. You know, I start thinking, I'm so happy and grateful for my beautiful wife. I'm so happy and grateful for my 3 healthy children. I'm so happy and grateful for my grandson. I'm so happy and grateful for my good health. Start becoming grateful for the things that you currently have in your life, and you will begin to change that feeling within your being. For truly, we are responsible for our own feelings and emotions. So, big deal, Wes. What's all this mean? Well, listen, guys. So if our thoughts create our emotions create the actions we take in life. The actions we take in life create our outcomes. Now play with me here for just a minute. Suppose, as you will find, most people are not aware of what I'm sharing with you because they allow things on the outside of the world, on the outside of them, something happens on the outside, changes their thought, which creates the emotion, which leads them to take an action, and that action produces an outcome. And if it's bad, think about it, if they do something against the law, and it creates problems and then they get arrested, that's the outcome, right? So that outcome is bad. So what do you think now their thought is going to be? They're going to continue to think bad thoughts, which is going to create more bad emotions, which is going to create more bad actions and more bad outcomes. So you can see the cycle that begins to take place. So if we don't gain control of our thoughts and our emotions, then our emotions and our thoughts will control us. If we don't become self-aware that we do have the ability to control our thoughts and feelings, then we are at the whim of everybody else. We're not living our life the way we were supposed to be. For truly, we do have the ability to control our emotions by simply controlling our thoughts. If you're not feeling good tomorrow, if you're having a bad day, you feel down, think about what thoughts I am holding in my mind. Think about the thoughts that are going through your mind. Change those thoughts up. Start thinking something positive. And say not necessarily positive. Start being grateful. Start going through your mind all the wonderful things you have to be grateful for. You know, I often share this with my son, and I'll close it out with this. There's always a good to every bad. You know, everything in our world, and you can sit down and dwell on this and think about this, and you'll find what I'm sharing with you is really true. There's an equal and an opposite to everything. You got black, you got white, you got off, you got on, you got good, you got bad, you got fat, you got skinny. You got pretty, you got ugly. Without one, you couldn't have the other. The same way with feeling good or feeling bad. Good thoughts or bad thoughts. You know, bad things happen to us. But those things aren't bad unless there's something good to go with it. Do you see where I'm going with this? It can't be bad if there's not a corresponding good. Because if there was no good, then that bad wouldn't be anything, right? I don't know if that makes sense. But there's always a good and a bad to every situation. Choose the good. For when you focus on the good, you feel good. And when you feel good, you have good actions. And good actions produce great outcomes. I hope you find this inspiring. I'm going to be coming with you with more information in upcoming videos and how we can become the policemen of our thoughts. How we can control our thoughts. Where our thoughts come from. And some of those thoughts that slip in by the radar can catch us unawares. Hope you have a great day. Thanks for checking into my video. We'll talk to you soon.